Probably the biggest thing going on in the year 2022, Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp defamation trial. And it was just announced today that Johnny Depp is the winner, as he should have been. So attaboy Captain Jack Sparrow, attaboy Russell Poole from City of Lies. He finally gets his due justice, and now there's a nightmare of a trial and reliving all these horrible, unprecedented, uncanny events can be put behind him. But what I want to discuss with you guys today is the title. Why does Amber Heard remind me of my ex? I'll get to that later, but just my overall thoughts on the trial is, man, so crazy. I mean, I don't think any of us have ever seen anything like this, especially with people at a celebrity level. Not just at a celebrity level, but at one of the most pulverizing, most popular celebrities in the world. When you think of Johnny Depp, you think of Captain Jack Sparrow. You think of Rum Diary. Shoot, let's go way back in the day. You think of Nightmare on Elm Street when his character was Glenn. You think of a man that simply can't be touched. You think of a guy that simply can't do no wrong. Captain Jack Sparrow. Wow. Put on this enormous spotlight as he is trying to literally get Amber Heard back for all the crazy shit that she's done. There's the whole fecal matter incident, from the whole beating, the makeup incident that Amber Heard was trying to cover up her bruises. I mean, it had everything. And I think that's why us as Americans were so drawn to this event, because when have you ever heard of someone shitting in someone else's bed? That's just something you don't hear every day. When have you heard of a man's finger getting chopped off by a vodka bottle? When have you heard someone completely contradict a lie that she's already said on the stand? Amber Heard could have easily been charged with perjury. There's no doubt about that. It's just funny. And I'm just so happy Johnny finally gets his due justice, and this nightmare is coming to an end. But I also kind of don't want it to come to an end, because it is the most popular thing going on in the world today. And, this brings me to my topic of the day. Why Amber Heard reminds me of my ex. For one, they kind of look alike. Two, if you close your eyes and imagine and you hear both of them talk, you would think they're the same person. That my ex is Amber Heard. And that's very scary. And three, which is the biggest reason of them all, is they lie profusely. And I don't want to get too personal. I'm going to keep their identity hidden. But it annoys me to the fact that Amber Heard lied on the stand about so many things, about the bruises, about the makeup causing more of her bruising. It's weird. And as time went on, I got to see this from my ex, that she kind of played the victim and kind of did a whole lot of things very eerily reminiscent to Amber Heard. And that's why watching this trial, I was a little scared. My PTSD was coming back, and it reminded me too much of what happened. Again, I'm not going to go into the true details, expose what truly happened. I'm just telling you, she reminds me a lot of her, and it's scary, but mainly because of the lies, mainly because of the twisting of stories, the contradiction of stories, how this story was once told, but then what actually happened is just completely swept under the rug. And like Johnny, he exposed his truth. The people around him exposed their truth. They realized Amber's truth was totally bullshit. And finally, we reached a verdict, and we got here. He wins, as he should have. And I love it. I love seeing it. And I'm not going to go on the whole sexist side where, all women do is lie. All men do is lie. I believe that Amber Heard is just showing she is like a normal person, and that she'll do everything she can to cover up her tracks. And she'll do everything she can to truly make herself look like the better person, the perfect girl, the perfect actress, the perfect mom. When in reality, the facts that were presented to all of us, it seems like we all gave us an internal look at one another, and we knew, nah, this bitch is lying. That's just, it's sad. It's something like we've never seen, like I said. But back to the comparison of her being my ex, like I said, they look alike, they talk alike, and they have the same contradicting lies and stories that they profusely seem to use. I mean, not only that, they're both cokeheads, so that's another factor. So, I mean, shoot. I'm just happy. I'm happy that this theme finally got resolved. It gave us Americans something to look forward to, something to take a closer look into, something to look at. And, I'm happy for it. And it's finally time that a woman gets held accountable for her lies. And that's not being sexist in any way, shape, or form. That's being honest. That's being truthful. If this wasn't a celebrity trial, would Johnny even have, won? Let's be honest. This trial was almost looked at as a murder trial. And you can make that argument that it kind of was a murder trial. The murder of Amber Heard's career. The death of Amber Heard's career. And, what we saw was something very different. And that was, like I said, had this had been a normal case, a normal defamation case, I think the woman would have won. Almost in 75% of defamation trials between a man and a woman, women always win based on domestic violence accusations or domestic violence proof. I think that's the word I was looking for. But just think about that, the proof in the pudding that Amber Heard presented, she didn't have any. And in this case, it worked out in a man's favor. And I know it's worked out in a man's favor, but not at a celebrity scale. But here, we got to see the court system work in favor of a guy because a lot of people believe women like Amber Heard's lies. And I think this is kind of bad because a lot of women are going to take notes from Amber Heard and really try and put more lies out there than the truth. And like I said, just insane, something unprecedented. I'm kind of happy it's over because I had something to look forward to every day. But I think my PTSD is thanking me for it. Don't want to deal with Amber Heard and the comparison of my ex. Just crazy. Just absolutely crazy. So I think it's time I write a book about this. About why my ex and Amber Heard are similar. It's time to write that book.